That executive order freezing all federal aid was set to take effect just minutes before the judge put a temporary block on it. Glad to have you with us tonight. I'm Kara Larson.
I'm Naomi Kitt. Eliminating that aid would impact millions of Americans. 2 News Oklahoma's Douglas Braff joins us after talking with local nonprofits.
Now, Douglas, it's not a done deal, but those nonprofits must be just a little relieved right now.
Karen, Naomi, I can only imagine that they are certainly relieved. They certainly were caught off guard by this happening last night. Now, if this did come into effect, trillions of dollars would have hung in the balance, likely impacting countless Oklahomans who rely on local organizations for things like rental assistance or a basic plate of dinner. Now, last night, the Office of Management and Budget at the White House put out this short memo telling agencies to temporarily freeze all grants, loans, and foreign aid, specifically saying all financial assistance for non-governmental organizations, DEI, quote-unquote woke gender ideology, and the Green New Deal. The memo gave agencies until February 10th to review how best to spend their tax dollars. Some exceptions were made for Medicare and Social Security payments, but not much more than that, leading to chaos, confusion, and uncertainty this morning, as multiple nonprofit leaders told me. Local nonprofits like Hunger Free Oklahoma tell me they get millions from agencies like the USDA, directly helping 70 to 80,000 people facing food insecurity monthly.
While some of us are in a position that we have other dollars and we can risk that for a while, others are not. And at the same time, it's uncertainty for people who rely on these programs. And that's a much bigger crisis, right?
The OMB since clarifying its words, saying any program that provides direct benefits to individuals is not subject to the pause, like SNAP benefits, funds for farmers and small businesses, and rental assistance. The CEO of Housing Solutions for Tulsa tells me they're somewhat relieved with the clarification after it was issued, but are cautious about future federal action.
Really been a few hours since we've seen the memo, and we're still assessing that, but we're doing a lot of work to make sure that this is minimally disruptive to the people we serve.
While a federal judge has now, within the past couple of hours, put a pause on this federal grant freeze, it could return pending a hearing next Monday. Reporting inside the podcast studio, Douglas Braff, 2 News Oklahoma.